1,500 people from more than 14 different countries are here in Hawaii this week on a mission to change the way we energize our lives. The Asia Pacific Clean Energy Summit and Expo kicked off with the state awarding more than $7 million in grants. Steve Uehara shows us where the money's going.
The biggest chunk of change will be used to battle the biggest problem with photovoltaic panels, also known as PVs. It's called the 15% rule.
People trying to put PV on their house are running into the barrier that they cannot put PV on without doing an interconnection study to examine what the impact of additional PV on the grid is, because utility is reaching their limits of the 15% rule.
Dr. Richard Rosillo and his team at UH will get $6.1 million. They'll work to develop state-of-the-art PV inverters, which in turn
would help raise that so that additional homes could put PV on without having the additional burden of cost of doing the integration study.
While Dr. Rosillo is doing his part, the Department of Business, Economic Development and Tourism is getting $700,000. Most of it will be used to study problems like the 15% rule.
Why 15%? What's the basis of that? And the 15% was adopted by the utilities, just as they say that it's the standards used by mainland utilities, but does it apply here?
Another $300,000 will go to UH Maui College to expand the use of electric vehicles. They'll target visitors, 80% of whom rent cars. So rental companies will provide more electric vehicles and hotels will build charging stations on their properties.
Well, it's small enough so that the visitors, especially who come and rent cars, can go to Kanapale, can go to Wailea, and be comfortable with traveling those distances. Paia, Makawao, all of the central areas of Maui will be accessible through these electric vehicles.
Once an infrastructure is built for rental vehicles, it's easier to build on that, making it more accessible to the general public. Steve Uehara, Hawaii News Now.